Welcome. This is Peg in the Biofeedback Studio, preparing to guide you in a meditation. This time, we'll focus on what to do with all those intrusive thoughts that want to be in our mind when we're trying to quiet it. This is perfectly normal. This is what the human mind does. But sometimes it gets in our way. So we'll start by calming the body as we've done before, and beginning with the breath. Just beginning to notice the breath. Noticing the movement in your body. On the in-breath and on the out-breath. And as you notice, beginning to slow it just a bit, just a comfortably slower pace. Feeling that cooler air coming in through the nostrils on the in-breath, and the warmer air exiting the nostrils on the out-breath. A gentle in and a gentle out. Breathing in and letting go. And as you notice that breath, beginning to bring your awareness of it into your back. Noticing, is there a gentle rise and fall in the back as well, on the in-breath and on the out-breath. And it's okay if you don't notice that. It's very subtle. And as you release your next few breaths, see if you can imagine letting go even further in the back, all the way from the shoulders, across the upper back, the middle back, and the lower back, all the way down to the tailbone. And just see if you can let those muscles release into whatever surface is touching them. If you're lying down, letting them go into the surface below you. If you're sitting, into the surface you might be resting against, or if you're sitting upright with nothing touching your back, just letting all of that tension drain down into the floor or into the chair. Letting go my back. And then bringing your awareness to your hips. Checking in for any tension or holding, any bracing that you may be doing and not aware of. And on your exhale, let it go. Releasing into the surface below you. Bringing your attention down to your thighs. Checking in, noticing your skin, noticing anything touching your skin. Noticing any holding that you may be doing with tension. Breathing it in and letting it go. And in doing so, feeling your thighs becoming heavier, more at rest, comfortably heavy. And then sliding your attention down to your knees towards your lower legs, sending a bit of gratitude for your knees, for all they do for you. Sending healing thoughts their way. And then resting your attention on your lower legs, just scanning all the way front, the back, from the knee to the ankles. Checking there for any tension, breathing it in and letting it go. Calming my body. My legs are warm and heavy. And then noticing your feet. All the way from the heel, across the bottom of your foot up to the toe, the big toe. And then moving your awareness down that toe and to the next, and on until you get to the pinky. Noticing any sensations in your feet as you put your awareness there. Sending some gratitude their way for all they do for you. Holding you upright, grounding you to the earth. Providing a platform for standing, and this rhythmic tool for walking or running or exercising. Letting go my feet. And then all the way up from the toes into the feet and the legs and the hips and the back, noticing the heaviness that you've created. Oh, reminding that back again. Those shoulders tend to want to get involved. Just let them be at rest right now. Soothing the muscles in your belly and in your chest. Moving upward into your neck, your throat, letting it be open. All the way from the back of the neck, across your scalp, up to the top of your head. Checking in and letting all those muscles of the scalp release, free and easy. And from the top of the head, all along the hairline, and the forehead and the temples, letting everything go. Noticing the sensations you feel as you open to relaxation. as you open to letting go. Enjoying the darkness behind the eyelids if you have your eyes closed. And if not, just softening your gaze, softening the eyeballs, softening all those nerves and the muscles behind the eyes. Soft and heavy eyelids. Below the eyes, between the eyes, on either side and above. Tension easing away. And then down into the cheeks, noticing on the external part of your face and also the inner cheeks inside your mouth. Letting all of that be free and easy. Your lips softening, very supple. Your tongue finding that place it would like to be most at rest in your mouth. And in doing so, letting the jaw find that place it can drop down or back. Letting go the jaw. And even while we're doing that body scan, thoughts come in. Or when we're trying to rest in stillness, thoughts come in. What to do with those thoughts, especially when they're intrusive and unwanted. So I'd like to share some strategies for managing the intrusive thoughts. There's a monk who calls himself the playful monk, and he talks about noticing the thought, receiving that thought as a guest in your space. Thank it for coming, but encourage it to keep walking. Just as the breath comes and goes, no need to hold on to the thought, letting it come and letting it go. It may be helpful to notice that thought, acknowledge it. You may even label it if you like. That's a thought. That's what human minds do. Label it as a to-do or a worry or a random nothing. And then without engaging in it, just see it as place it onto a leaf on a tree. And see that leaf gently falling down, letting the wind blow it ever so gently, falling to the ground and resting in a pile, or falling into a stream, letting that stream gently carry the leaf away. Away to be a little bit emptier, and coming back to the focus on your breath or your body. And because you have a human mind, another thought will likely come in. Another strategy might be to see it as a grain of sand on the beach. With your next breath, seeing the wave come in, the wave of the breath, the ocean wave, and watch as it takes that grain of sand and disperses it out into the vastness of the ocean, into the turquoise water. Out and away. Such a big thing it seemed in your mind, such a little small thing in the ocean. And coming back to the breath, back to the body. Some people like to imagine a box of some kind. Could be called a God box, a worry box, or no name, just seeing a container of some sort. And when you notice a thought, go ahead and imagine yourself placing that thought inside the box, closing the lid, and knowing that it will be there when you're done with your relaxation exercise. It will be there in more clarity. Or if it was nothing you need to worry about, it can be dispensed of. Releasing the thought into the box and coming back to focusing on your breath, on your body, or on a mantra. A mantra is yet another tool for giving the mind something to do rather than to produce random thoughts. Mantras can be a positive affirmation or a word that is peaceful to you. In Sanskrit, they may use words with various meanings. Something very simple is just so on the in-breath and hum on the out-breath. So, hum. Or words such as peaceful and calm on the in-breath, calm and peaceful on the out-breath. Or calming my body, calming my mind. You could imagine the thought written on a whiteboard within your brain or on the other side of the room. And imagine yourself erasing it, seeing the whiteboard become clear and white again, emptying you of thoughts. Coming back to the breath, back to the body. If the thought is an anxious one, you may want to try just allowing it to be there, not needing to make it go away. Noticing where you feel it most in your body. Reminding yourself it's okay to have feelings. Feelings and emotions and sensations associated with those. So observing it, being a witness to it with kindness and compassion. You could even place your hand over your abdomen or your heart as a physical gesture of self-compassion. And saying to yourself, allowing, softening, or soothing. Soften, soothe, and allow. You might even see those words written in the clouds amidst a blue sky. Just noticing that background, the clear blue sky with a fluffy cloud and a word written in that cloud. Any word, or the words soften, soft. And see a gentle breeze move that cloud so that the word becomes hard to see. It's just a cloud in the sky. And watching for the next cloud or the next patch of blue sky.